Apparently it was enough. Alright, cool. We're going live. We're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Archive of Sinners Characters Q&A. You guys can ask us questions. First, we'll do a brief introduction of each of us so you know who you're talking to. Really simple. It's fine. Just say who you are and what you are. I'm Vere Kane. I work for Kane Investigations, and we solve cases, and eventually it became solving supernatural cases. So that's what we do. I am a psychic, but I don't have the best grip on my powers. I don't care who goes next.
Okay. I'm Priti. I'm a succubus. I like to have fun, drink, and if you want to know more, hit me up.
I'm Ken. I don't like ghosts. Why am I here? But I can do things. I like to. Just want to help my friends. Just not get away from ghosts, please.
Also, Ken forgot the fact that he's a werewolf.
Yeah, that's you. I don't like to talk about how I don't like.
He forgot he's a werewolf.
I don't like telling people that I'm furry.
Okay, so
it's a lot of hair shed everywhere. I don't like it. It's not even asked for this life.
You don't look that scruffy right now, though.
No, don't bring up. I tried to shave a lot. It was a lot.
I know this is going to devolve like this. I love it.
Sorry.
No, that's great. I hope anyone who's not watching, nobody's on. Alright, so I have some...
Is it on stream?
Yeah, it's on Twitch. Anybody who is...
Sorry, on mine. I didn't get that notification. You sure? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody who is here, when you guys come in, please just leave your questions for us in the comments. If it's a general question, you don't have to specify who it's for.
Wait, in the description this says I'm pretty, and that's Ken. That
What?
bothers me. That's not right.
Oh my gosh.
Why would you do this?
Because originally I was going to have a lesson. Okay, give me a second, because apparently this bothers Ken too much.
You can't. I'm not pretty.
Not even a ghost either.
I'm hairy. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyways, you can leave a question in there. I have some questions that were sent in ahead of time, so we're going to go ahead and go through those first.
I'm now hosting.
I'm definitely way too laughy to be Vere today. He does not laugh this much.
Okay, they're here for a good time.
He would just be giving you guys looks. All right, so the first question that we got.
Okay, big boy.
Yeah, like that. That's what Vere would do. The first question we have is our biggest fear. I'll go ahead and take that one first. There is a demon that's been following me, and he himself doesn't necessarily terrify me because I don't really care what he does to me, but he has already hurt a lot of people I care about, and I just don't want him to take what I have left. He's not even a demon.
I know. I'm just saying.
Alright, so biggest fear, who wants to go next?
Losing my humanity. Because I really
Then aren't you not human already?
I'm not, but I still have humanity. Jeez.
Oh.
I want the
okay.
supernatural world and the human world to be able to exist in peace.
Oh, okay.
And if I lose that, I'll just become another mindless monster like everyone else.
Am I mindless?
No, you're just a scaredy cat.
Yeah, I don't like ghosts. Next question.
Hello. Alex. I know who that is now.
Okay. He didn't help penis or poop, did he?
He just said we.
Okay.
We.
If you have a question for any of the characters, or just general questions for characters, just feel free to put them in the comments. Alright, best thing that ever happened to you. Honestly, I would have to say it's everyone I've met with Kane Investigations becoming part of it. Thomas saved me when I really needed saving. Priti became my closest friend when I never really realized how much I needed friends, and she's always been there for me and has been a mentor, and Ken keeps our house really clean.
Best thing happened to me was finding Kane Investigations, I'd say. Other than the ghosts. Get them out of here. Let's get the world, no ghosts, just clean. No ghosts.
The best thing that happened to me was down in France. I mean, also meeting Kane Investigations. That was pretty fun. We've had a good time.
All right. Your idea of a fun time.
Cleaning the house.
I like to look at cat videos.
If you want a fun time, hit me up. I'll show you one. I'm not gonna explain it for you though.
What a fun time. Bring an apron, a mop, a broom. We're gonna clean the cane
My fun time is
investigations.
much more fun than his fun time. Just
Friends
and
got a weird idea of
it
fun
involves
times.
alcohol, orgy. I mean, there's
Honestly,
kids
I
there.
don't really like Pretty's idea of a fun time. That's not even pointing.
Involves household cleaners, Clorox, smells amazing. Way better.
I'll just show you
Boring
pictures
werewolf.
of cats. I really like cats. That's what Vere actually
I'm
does
not a
in this
cat.
process.
I'm sorry,
Flying
I'm
late
a-
at night's really fun too.
That's cold.
I don't know. The one time you flew me late at night was really terrifying, but to be fair, your
You're
sister was
heavy.
trying to kill us, so that also was terrifying.
I meant alone late at
Oh,
night.
we have a question. What's the best alcohol? That's for you, Pretty.
Ooh, I don't.
You
I'm
can
not
take
really,
it too.
Clorox is great.
I definitely prefer the things that hit you the hardest, the fastest. And are cheap. That helps a lot.
Everclear?
Moonshine, I was thinking more, but apple pie moonshine, that stuff's good.
No.
Vere doesn't drink. Well,
Yeah,
it's alcohol.
we'll get into eventually.
Vere as a drunk would be weird.
Also, I'm sorry, I'm not a cat boy. I'm a dog boy. Even though you like cats, I'm sorry.
Well, that's why Miss Lorenia takes on
You're a
the form
scaredy
of a
cat,
cat.
so it kind of works.
I guess so.
That's yeah. All right.
A werewolf wearing cat ears. Sounds perfect. Sounds like a good Yahweh.
What? No.
Pretty, you and your Yahweh. All right. If you had to, would you sing at karaoke? No.
Sure, I'll sing.
I would sing all night long.
I'll sing.
All right. So now the questions that were sent in, these are for Pretty specifically, so we'll go through them. So Pretty, what scent reminds you of your childhood?
Lots of floral scents, but my favorite is that reminds me the most of it is probably rose or jasmine.
I
We
should
grew
also,
up with a giant garden, so the flower scents are all over the place.
I should point out this question was specifically asked because Pretty is old.
Pretty?
Old.
Oh, that is rude.
Sorry, Pretty, you're a little older than all
I'm
of us.
sorry I'm not like a pup like him, or you.
He's older.
I'm sorry, I'm not a cat boy.
I'm sorry,
I'm
not.
sorry, Vere, we're messing up.
I'm sorry, I'm not a drunk. All right, next question for you. What is your favorite manga?
Star Mansion.
You can also just
There's a lot of fun stuff going on there.
Pretty Rizal Yahweh. I learned what that was because
There's
there's.
also some other stuff in there.
I know. I also learned some other scary stuff from the manga you like to leave out on your desk.
I'm trying to get you guys interested.
I can't understand it, thank God. Unlike Ken.
Hey, what?
You can understand the Japanese manga I leave around.
Oh. Is that color from that manga that you read then?
Maybe. You wanna play?
No.
All right.
Oh, fun.
These questions were sent in directly to me, to Vere, so I will answer them. All right, so you had a rough childhood. What is your best memory? Honestly, I was really close to my dad growing up. He passed away when I was only about 8, so I don't have, didn't have to do too much with him. But we go to the park a lot together, so we got to do some cool stuff. And he always wanted to like play catch and stuff. I wasn't really into that, but like we read a lot together, read stories, just go to the park and like take books, and so I have some really good memories of like stuff like that.
My best memory was when I had a hairless body. I like that better. It's no cleaning.
Well, you're only furry when you're in werewolf
I don't
form.
like it. Do you like hair, chest hair?
No.
I don't like chest hair either.
You're only
Butt
hairy when
hair.
you're a wolf.
Butt hair, thigh hair, foot hair.
Only when you're a wolf.
I don't like it.
You're
Where does it go?
You're...
I'm shedding. I don't like it. I liked it better when I was mostly hairless.
Okay.
That was my best memory.
I got a question directed at me, but thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would just let him go with
I
it.
know. I was like, that was a good answer. I'll let
I'll
him
just enjoy the show. It's not wine here.
All right, another question for me was, what is the
It's not
weirdest?
blood, it's wine.
It is
Not
wine.
a vampire, a succubus thing.
Yeah, there's succubus and vampires don't get along, from what's pretty
Well, in
said.
case anyone was confused and thought I was drinking freaking blood, I had to make sure.
Yeah, you don't want to be considered a vampire. Yeah. I've never met a
Those creatures
vampire.
are nasty. You would not like them, Ken. They leave blood everywhere.
I'm wearing white. If they bled on me, it's a pain.
They wouldn't bleed on you. They just take all your blood.
And then they leave me with blood dripping down on my collar. That's
You're a werewolf. It would heal.
Yeah, but your shirt wet.
I know. I gotta clean it.
Would.
Still gonna drip a little bit, and I gotta clean it. Is he gonna pay for cleaners? Of course not. I
It's
will.
a vampire. No, they wouldn't.
No, vampires wouldn't.
What a pain.
That's fun though.
All right. So the weirdest thing you and Thomas ever had for takeout. So Thomas has ordered some weird stuff. He's always that type of person who, like, whenever he gets into a new fad or is dating a new girl and they're into something, he always tries to do it. He is so.
He tastes like ketchup. What?
He's a kiss up.
Oh.
I mean, Priti did kiss
I
him
haven't
before.
tasted him. I could.
You did kiss him before.
I didn't remember tasting ketchup though.
I don't know. I didn't kiss him. He's like a dad to me. That would be weird.
You kiss your dad, don't
Well,
you?
you know, I had this Yahweh that there was a dad and son that were doing stuff. No, you're go on.
I don't think I want to read that.
It's interesting.
But yeah, no. Lots of weird, I guess, ethnic food, and it's not necessarily like weird, just stuff I'm not used to, like pig's blood and chicken feet, stuff I'd never really thought about in the U.S. But he's also customized stuff weird. Like, don't ever let him order pizza, and unless you're there to watch him. It's crazy. Although Priti's pretty bad at that too. Doesn't help when it's just her and Ken ordering because they're both bad together.
No.
Alright, so the next set of questions are for Ken specifically.
No.
Yeah. What has been your favorite course in college?
Physiology classes are pretty fun. I like those. Yeah.
Wow, you actually thought of an answer. I'm proud of you. Alright, and then what motivates you?
Keeping my friends alive and killing the ghosts till they're dead.
And keeping the house clean.
But aren't ghosts technically dead?
Yes. Kill them till they're dead, even more dead. They don't die when they're killed.
Alright, so any new viewers and stuff we have, feel free to drop questions in the chat and we will answer them. I have a list of questions I'm going to start going through now that we're not sent in. Just
More questions?
Yeah, it's an hour thing. It's only been 4 minutes.
Ken, you can clean it afterwards. Calm down.
Alright, so we'll skip this one. Alright.
The cat obviously is intrigued with cleaning herself.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ken isn't a cat person. Alright, what bad habit are you struggling to overcome?
Not cleaning very often. I like to clean as much as I can, as often as I can. It's important. Here's your cloth.
Me?
No, clean camera.
So lame.
Thank you.
It's really funny because the cameras are not quite set up in the right order, so it's weird because I'm the one actually in the middle.
Then change the camera, flip it around, and then you'll be Ken, I'll be
Why am I
Vere.
so big compared to you?
Because you wanted to show off your boobs.
They wouldn't be that close.
Alright, so, for me, I am really bad at taking on too much stuff and not asking for help. I've gotten better because I've had no choice but to get better, but I hurt a lot of people when I had to hurt a lot of people first to learn that I just need to ask for help sometimes.
Like asking for help in cleaning, because you'll knock down all the boxes.
I guess
You
I've
ask
never
for
knocked
help.
out a box.
What was the question again? Sorry, I got distracted with my mind.
What bad habit are you struggling to overcome?
I guess not to drink as much, but only cut it back a little bit. Just a little bit.
You're paying for all, I don't care.
I mean, maybe a little less partying too, but not that much less. Just like a hair. I want to have some fun.
No fun.
No
Okay,
fun,
I'll try to
only
leave less
clean.
messes for you.
Thank
Clean.
you.
Pretty is polite enough that generally she doesn't bring anyone back to our
I'll
place.
just leave more Yahweh out for you to find.
No.
Don't lie, Ken. I've seen you reading
I
it.
have
No.
a werewolf one you could borrow.
What?
I have a werewolf one you could borrow.
Now he's intrigued.
No.
Alright. Oh. What does a perfect world look like to you?
A clean world. With no ghosts. We've already answered this.
He really doesn't like his ghosts.
Yeah, well, you know, he's from a family that was kind of superstitious. And
Today's a bad day for ghosts, too. Let's go home.
He's Japanese American. His family is was from Japan, and now they're living in California, where he came out to Illinois for college.
My perfect world would be where humans and the supernatural could exist, like in peace. We wouldn't have to hide ourselves from everyone. We wouldn't have a bunch of us running amok. It would just be a peaceful, coexistent world, I guess you could say. With more yaoi.
My perfect world would basically just be one where the people I care about would stop getting hurt or dying. I don't have the best track record for that. All right.
And you can't bring them back when they're dead because he doesn't like ghosts.
Yeah, they're dead. Bye. Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Man, I just want to write a story with him and a Ouija board now.
No.
All
How
right.
old are you?
Would you talk to Mr. Clean if he was a ghost?
That's potentially that's good.
Hey, look at that! I might have found a ghost you might like. You didn't say we couldn't ask each other questions, right?
No, you guys can throw questions at each other. I don't care. This is great. This is just it's supposed to be fun, so. All right.
We're not upset with you.
Oh, God, no, I'm having a great time. Oh, rip.
I caught it.
Ken, you're
Not
supposed to be the
I
clean
caught
one.
it.
Ken, you made a mess.
There was no mess
There's
whatsoever.
a drippage. I found a little drop right here.
I'm sorry. I will clean it for sure. It's clean.
All right, what is your biggest regret? I guess we just saw his.
Yes, it was a regret. This cable, I knocked it over in the can.
Mine was not being able to save my sister. Circumstances did not allow it, unfortunately. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. I haven't read all the books, but
Mine was not being able to protect Thomas the way I wanted to, and Emma, which I won't say too much more because it's also stuff you have to read book 3 to get to where I'm talking about book 1 for hers. And you just saw Ken make a mess.
he's still a good puppy most of the time. He doesn't pee on the floor.
I don't ever pee on the floor.
I said you didn't.
I said most times.
Not on the carpet. I said you're a good puppy most of the time. You don't pee on the floor.
Pretty lucky.
Most of the time I don't pee on the floor. All the time I don't pee on the floor.
He scratches at the door when he wants to go out.
No, I'm a person.
No.
I scratch at the door.
Wow, that sounds like something a not person would say.
Those that insist on being human are actually hiding.
All right, what do you fear losing the most? It would be the family that I found. These guys are my family now, so I don't want to lose any of them. And Miss Lorena, who is not with us because she's sleeping, because she's a cat.
Mal?
I said Mal. She said she's a cat.
Miss Lorena is a cat. That's the form she takes right now.
Mine would be my humanity and the connections I've made with the humans who accept me as I am.
What do you fear losing most, Ken?
My Swiffer. Actually, where is it? Where's my Swiffer, Brian?
It's
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I found you.
It's right by Miss.
Thank you. I needed this.
It's such a pain sometimes living with him.
You get used to it. Alright, so...
That's why I sleep on the ceiling sometimes, so you can't get in my way.
Stop making...
You're weird.
And you make like marks on the ceiling because you don't take your shoes off.
It can be more clean. You should be happy about that.
No, it's hard to reach up
Really?
there.
I thought the problem would be when she jumps out of nowhere and scares the crap out of you.
Well, that too. Because that also makes me...
It's really fun, though.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Alright, so question from the audience is favorite restaurant?
Do bars count as restaurants?
For Priti, they do. You find dinner and a drink there. Succubuses don't exactly
Yeah,
need to
fun
eat
time
food.
usually.
Well, succubuses don't exactly eat food.
No, but we can pretend at least.
Yeah, I know. You love to taste
Sometimes I like to
food.
pretend to have a date before I do my fun things. Jeez.
I
It's a
think
little class sometimes.
that's remains to be seen. I like the small local restaurants. We just tend to, when we're on investigations, just find places while we're walking around and go there. So I don't really have a particular favorite, but like the little mom and pop restaurants locally owned in Chicago and stuff like that, I like.
Ones that have good, lots of options are always good for both people and.
I like the ones with good food options. She likes the one with good food
It's easier to
options.
pick my targets. Jeez, if there's more options.
IKEA. There's great furniture and cheap food. It's my favorite restaurant.
That
Their meatballs are pretty good, and the
They
one
are.
guy I stole
They
from
are really
there,
good.
he was pretty good too.
The meatball, his meatballs.
I didn't know you were into that.
No, I'm not.
I don't know, Pretty. Last time we went there, remember all those broken mirrors? The ghosts? Yeah, that was before your time, Ken. But yeah, there's a ghost in IKEA.
No, I don't like IKEA anymore. Let's go somewhere else.
The meatballs.
I don't know.
All right, so we'll go back to this question, but feel free to ask us more.
Who asked
What-
that question?
When was the first time? I'm reading through this list. When was the first? Who was the first person you fell in love with? Can't say I have yet.
That's hard. I don't
Next
remember.
question.
I
Next-
know,
looking at
I
me.
know who's
Next
Ken
question.
is. I know who's Ken.
Next question.
All right.
I
Let's
can't
see.
remember what guy that was.
Talking about the meatball still?
No, my first love. There's
Oh.
so many of them. I don't remember.
Have you ever had a family member that's let you down?
Yep.
I wouldn't say they let me down, but when I needed my mother the most is when she left me. 'Cause, like, I don't know.
Are you swiftling your pants over there?
Don't worry about it.
I see your hand moving under the table. It's a little awkward, Ken.
Don't worry about
Why
it.
are you touching me
No,
now?
I'm not. I'm Swiffer.
That was not a Swiffer.
Swiffering.
That was a hand, you perv werewolf.
Swiffering.
All
This
right.
is dirty. You
I
didn't
ship
clean
it.
Another question from the audience is your favorite horror movie?
None.
Pretty and Ken watch a ton of those, although Ken screams the entire time.
Well, I make him
None.
watch 'em with me.
You do make him watch them with you.
None.
It's fun to hear him scream. It's kind of
None.
the fun part.
None.
Favorite horror movie though.
Like an actual one you like.
Leprechaun.
Don't be afraid of the dark. 'Cause it has a little stupid little fae in it.
Yeah, Pretty really wants to punch a fate. We haven't come
There's
across
a
one
bunch of them
yet.
in there. They're so evil and just...
You could probably pump those pretty easy. They're really small.
Yeah, there's a lot of them though.
I still think you could take them. You also could light them on fire.
It's true. They're ugly fuckers too.
Oh, I haven't watched so many horror movies. I kind of have caught some of the ones that Pretty and Ken have watched.
He closes his eyes during a lot of them.
He does.
I don't want to watch this.
I kind of like the original Haunting, like not the new one, but like the older one was black and white. That one was pretty good, but it was more suspense, I guess, than horror. Can you sure you don't have a favorite horror movie?
No.
What about that one with the dolls?
Annabelle?
No.
What about that one with all the ghosts?
No.
What about the ghost dolls?
No. None of
This
this.
is good. I gotta look this up.
None of this.
Movie night!
Nope.
Guys, we're having a movie night tonight. Don't worry, Ken.
Nope.
Pretty can force your eyes to stay open with her mouth. She can just charm you to keep your eyes open the whole time. It's a succubus's ability. Silent. 5 out of 5 doctors recommend a daily dose of nostalgia, says my phone.
What?
Apparently Ken's getting weird text from his doctor.
I don't know. Phones are weird. Anyways, alright, next question off this list. Are you afraid to be alone? I used to think that being alone was better, but I definitely learned that's not the case. So I really don't want to be alone anymore.
I don't like to be alone when I'm doing my hunting.
You're really weird otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know if I want people trailing along and trying to find someone. That seems a little awkward.
I'm not going to be your wingman.
No, and Ken just runs away. Anyway.
Wing, man. Aha. Wings.
That wasn't even a pun.
Oh. Oh.
What about you, Ken?
I like to be with people.
Yeah, I figured.
Even
I like to
me?
be where the people are. People are.
I'm a people.
Actually, one of the lines Pretty literally says in Gluttony is like, hey, it's something about people. I'm almost a people.
Almost the people.
That's what she says.
Yeah, I almost said it right. Not even know.
That is very pretty-ish. All right. Are you proud of who you are?
When I'm not hairy. Yes.
But your werewolf form gives you the ability to protect everyone.
That's true, but
Come on,
We
you're
could
a
just shave
team.
you as a werewolf.
Hmm?
We could shave you when you're a werewolf.
where are you gonna shave? Which parts?
All of it.
Everything.
You just
You'd
be
be
a
like one of those
naked
naked
wolf.
cat werewolf people. Yeah, it might look kind of ugly.
I don't want to see that. Alright, I'm proud of who I am now. It took a while to get used to it, and I used to really not like my powers because of some of the consequences that were unintentional that it caused. But I've had some good teachers and good friends that make me realize it's okay. I'm who I am, and that's all that really matters.
I mostly am.
I mean, you sure flaunted a lot.
I mean, have you seen me?
Sorry, I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not clean enough for you.
What keeps you up at night?
Ghosts and dirty dishes.
Cat.
What about ghosts doing the dirty dishes?
It's not too
Ooh.
bad then, I guess.
I have a lot of nightmares, but they've gotten a little better.
My fears, probably.
Really, that's what keeps you up at night?
I'm not gonna say
I've heard
that.
the noise your bed's made.
I'm
Our
trying to
rooms
be-
are next to each other.
I mean,
I was thinking like it was noisy because I need WD-40. The way the is creaking
are
or
you gonna
something.
oil my bed?
I can.
I mean, you
like lavender
You were
oil.
chained to her bed at one point.
I don't like that.
You don't remember? It was so much fun.
He didn't remember much of it. That was literally when he tried to attack me and I hit him over the head with the toaster.
Don't. How dare you use my favorite item against me? I love my toaster.
Isn't that why you got me one as a Christmas present the next year?
I love toasters.
Hey, dude, I wasn't gonna let you do what you were trying to do to me. The toaster's what do you get?
You were gonna make a big mess. She was stopping you. Sorry.
This is great. I love this though. Oh, let me see. What was your worst injury ever? Ooh.
Getting hit in the head of my beloved toaster.
Dude, yeah, not the time you almost got ripped apart.
Nope.
Toaster.
Mm-hmm.
I think the worst one I've ever had so far. Oh, we get hurt a lot. Although the boo hag was really bad. I did not enjoy getting thrown over a building or off over the banister. I had some bruised ribs and one of them may have been broken. I don't know. It was weird and I couldn't walk for a while, so that wasn't fun. The boo hag also did a number on Priti. Is your wing okay now?
Spain was flagging.
I think the only one that didn't do a number on was Ken because he ran away.
It's okay, we hit him with a toaster.
Don't.
I
No.
fling that toaster at you from a distance now. Pretty taught me how to do that.
You give me those powers to use my bed.
I can't give you my powers.
Unless I'm giving you those.
Oh.
Helping you use your powers. You can use them with Ken when you guys are.
You
What?
want me to hit him with a toaster while he's sleeping?
No.
I mean, if that's kind of foreplay, right? You guys are into it.
No.
For the much more physical.
I knew it. They're coming after you. What did you do?
I didn't do anything this time, okay?
This
They're
time.
probably going after you for shedding everywhere.
Don't bring that up. It hurts. It's a personal topic.
Alright, what was your bravest moment? I actually felt pretty brave when I was able, even after getting thrown off the boat and almost drowning and bleeding out of my head, when I was able to complete the circle and help Pretty trap her sister so we could actually try to fight her fairly. I don't want to do that again.
Mine was actually having to go against my sister to save your ass.
Do I have to talk about that time?
Yeah.
When I fought the ghosts? I didn't like that.
Yeah, he was pretty brave. That when we went to go,
I was surprised him run like he usually
I know,
does.
right? When we went to the Crown Point jailhouse, and I was down there with Klaus, and you guys were stuck upstairs, and we were in the basement. And that ghost is making a number of being Klaus because we're just humans. And then Ken comes barreling down in his wolf form and grabs the ghost around the neck and pins it so Pretty could light it on fire. Yeah, that was pretty brave of him.
Because he didn't answer me when I asked, how old are you? And you said, E.
I don't know. Afterwards, he was crying in my lap, but at that moment, it was pretty brave.
didn't realize there was a ghost left.
No, he did. He just, was crying in my lap saying there was no such thing as ghosts.
Ghosts don't exist.
Even though
Well, you took that one out.
Right? No, none.
With my help, of course.
Yes,
Can't
none.
do it alone.
What is one thing you always carry with you?
My friend.
The ring of my sister and my good looks.
I guess as a detective, I have to carry my cell phone.
Me.
I don't carry you with me. You follow me.
Oh.
I can't carry you.
Okay.
I don't even drive yet.
I also about half the time have a Yahweh manga with me.
I've seen some of the stuff in your purse. I don't want to know what some of that stuff is.
It's good for you.
All of them.
It's good for me?
Yeah, it's good for you.
I could teach you all the uses.
I don't want to know that thing that looks like a banana.
Well, you see.
No, and I also have to have like my PI license and stuff with me too. But yeah, no, I'm not as fancy as them. I don't have any like keepsakes. All the stuff for Thomas I tend to keep at home, and same. I don't really have anything left behind on my father. And yeah, generally I usually have a partner with me, so I either have Priti, Ken,
Pretty.
or Missy. I combined Priti and Missy. Somewhere Missy's screaming at me.
I don't ship that.
You shouldn't. I mean, she looks like she's 12 half the time when she's in human form.
I mean, I like them, but not that young.
Oh.
Us succubus have a rule. We can't go for them too young.
I don't even know if you could go for which is familiar. Should
I
try. Who is one person you would never ever want to see again and why? I do not want to meet that demon again. I wish he would just leave me alone.
I don't want to meet that ghost again. It's gone. Oh, yeah, and the guy who made me a werewolf.
Well, you did kind of kill him.
He'll give me more hair if
But
I
he
see
can come
him.
back as a ghost.
That's why I don't want to see him
Actually,
again.
he's not dead. He's just in jail after Ken messed him up a
So
bit.
get out.
Good.
Or the jail could burn down. He'd become a haunted jail, and then we'd go fight him.
I think Ken's looking forward to this.
Mine would probably be my father. Oh, it is definitely my father.
Isn't that why you left Europe, right?
And the guy who was really a cheap date. Don't really like him.
I mean, if he flew you to the U.S., that's something.
No, it is a different guy. Don't worry. I can tell you about some other time, Bury.
I don't need to hear about all your guys. I've heard enough about you and Lou from Lou when he got drunk that one
Before
time.
The Lou times.
Well,
Lou's
yeah,
my
Lou's
own-
not
Lou's
quite
my
as-
main ship.
I heard before my lewd times.
Touch my boob.
What? Oh. Don't touch your boo on camera.
I have this
Oh,
marked as
yeah.
mature. It's okay, guys.
So that's for sure.
What to you is the worst day to die? Worst way to die?
By a ghost. Under a pile of trash. That'd be the worst.
For me, it would be alone.
I'm here with you.
Becoming a monster and having to be killed by my friends.
I won't let you become a monster. Don't worry.
I'm not cleaning up that mess.
I'm a big mess for you.
Alright, let's see.
That sounds
Do you
lewd.
want to see my bedroom later? I kind of left some stuff while you're around.
No.
I'm gonna skip this one because it would be spoiler if both either me or Priti answered this one. Is it easy to admit when you've made a mistake?
I don't make mistakes.
You just cover it up with money.
That's me not making a mistake.
It was hard because I didn't want to admit stuff, especially because I didn't want to admit I couldn't do stuff alone. But I'm better about it, so yeah, it's okay if I make mistakes. It sucks, but Priti will clean it up with her money.
Or Ken with a swiver.
Whichever one. Hey, we got another question. All right, worst and best date. I've never been on a date, so I get nothing.
I can set you guys up.
No.
First, I don't know. I kind of don't remember most of my days, to be halfway honest.
You eat them.
I just drain them. I don't eat them.
Yeah, they're still alive afterwards and in full one piece. What about you, Ken? What was the worst date you've been on, or best date you've been on?
Turned out the person was a ghost.
Pretty sure that
No
hasn't
one could see
happened.
them except me.
Pretty sure that hasn't happened.
I guess my best one was years ago. I showed up to this bar and there was this group of business guys and they were all pretty like high class. We went back and had some fun, but there were like 6 of them. Don't worry.
Who cleaned the room after?
I don't know, me.
Guessing it was a hotel.
It's a messy
Yeah,
room.
probably. I don't.
Messy room. The sheets. Think of
Oh,
the
we
house.
did it all over the place, so everything.
No.
I wouldn't take a black light in there.
No.
Oh.
That was
wouldn't either.
fun.
Not for the cleaning crew.
You didn't have to
Ken,
do it.
is this your new job? Go clean up all the hotels for you guys.
No.
You
Yeah,
need
start
some.
making some new chickens.
No.
Worst one's hard to decide. Probably that really boring dude.
I would imagine you would
He's
be
even more boring than Ken.
really.
I do exciting things.
With your Swiffer, I know. We don't want to hear about where you stick that thing.
Wow, Ken. I thought you were clean.
I gotta clean the vents. They get clogged. Gotta clean them
You
out.
got a vent.
Vent.
You're sus.
Ken's sus. We're voting him off. Alright.
The vent's my home.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
It is very hot.
Okay, so I guess this one probably makes the most sense for me, but if you guys can answer it, feel free to. Do you suffer from a reoccurring nightmare? If so, what happens in it? So, I've had a lot of nightmares specifically about the demon. For a while, I dreamt a lot about the incident in Missouri, which I only unfortunately dreamt about initially to see, so I wasn't there in person because I'm still in Illinois. But that accident with the car going off the bridge haunted me for a long time. And then I also had some glimpses into how my father was murdered, and that's been pretty traumatizing too. Pretty, that look on your face.
I'm watching the little pup over there be weird.
He's swiffing my
You know
keyboard.
what he probably dreams about is dust everywhere. It's probably his nightmare.
What? Mine?
Recurring nightmares.
Shedding all over people I care about. That is terrible.
I don't think I've ever seen you shed in our house though.
Because I cleaned up right away.
I always wondered, were you this much of a clean freak and back in your house all this time before you were a werewolf too?
It's only gotten worse.
Because you've got more.
What about you, Priti? Have you ever had any reoccurring nightmares?
Having to pay for something.
I imagine it wouldn't be one of those you wake up naked in front, or you walk into school naked in front of a
Well,
class.
I've done that in real life.
So I just figured,
I mean,
might as well, right?
why not? I got in trouble for it, but hey.
What do
got all
you
the guy's attention.
What do you notice first about a person? I was trained by Thomas to look at like little characteristics of them and figure out if I can,
How do you always look at boobs?
Okay, Thomas did look at boobs first, but no, I'm not Thomas.
Yeah.
He did teach me, to, once he was done oogling the boobs, to look at, things like hands, to figure out what kind of work they do, even just little traces of bits and pieces, like their expression, their body language. You can kind of learn a lot about a person just by judging stuff like that.
What does it mean when I carry a Swiffer?
Crazy.
Oh. Okay.
I usually notice if a person's alone or not when I see them first.
Always
So
ready to hunt, huh?
Well, I mean, that's one of the first things I notice. It's kind of ingrained into me. Another thing is like how well they're dressed, how off. Like bums aren't as fun to go after. I'm sorry.
Probably don't have as much
That's
energy
a
to give.
smell.
Yeah, they probably don't have the amount of energy you'd need either.
Yeah, I mean, you need the good working, energetic people is the ones I usually tend to notice.
Or what about you, Ken? First thing you notice on people.
How much fur is on them? How much dust? How wrinkled their clothes
I
are?
don't even consider there's a dusty dude walking around.
What is that one guy from Snoopy?
Oh!
Pigpen?
Oh,
or
Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, he would be your best friend.
Oh.
We found Ken's recurring nightmare.
Having to follow him all the time and clean up after him.
It's like that kid is the snob from Zelda.
Oh.
Follows you. He does follow you around. Which color do you feel looks best on you?
Black or purple.
I just
Green. Light green.
like green. Wait.
Light green.
Are you flirting on camera?
What?
Today?
No.
I mean, I ship it.
I hate black. Black is a terrible color. Absolutely
You
horrible.
just can't pull it off, dude.
That's why I chose gray.
This is a sexy color.
I just usually
And leather.
like hoodies that don't have really have anything on them.
That has words on it.
I know it does.
Just
I
saying.
should actually own any hoodies. I like blue.
You
though.
could have borrowed one of my other hoodies that didn't have words on them.
They're zippers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I need.
Why'd you look at your crush with the
What?
zipper? I got so.
Zipper, don't.
Is this some sexual innuendo? I don't know. I don't get this.
I don't
No,
know.
you said they have zippers, don't you? And Martin just looks down. So sorry, Ken looks down.
I don't get this at all.
I'm
Ken-
zipped.
He checked. He's
Your
zipped.
fly. Both you guys.
I'm pretty sure my fly is zipped. I'm not.
I don't
alone.
have a fly. I just have a skirt.
Yeah, I can see everything. That's a pretty
Can you see
normal.
more?
I mean, how many times have you flashed Detective Vargas now? There's a reason he doesn't like you much.
Mm-hmm. Not everyone likes this. Can take all this in, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too much for the childish one.
Which parent do you take after more? I definitely am a lot more like my father than I was my mother.
Yeah, mother. I don't like my father. If I became like him, I'd probably have to have them kill me.
Doesn't sound like a very nice guy, but I don't think I'll ever have to meet him, so we're okay.
That's the goal.
What about you, Ken?
I just like to be me.
You don't feel
It
you.
kind of takes after Scooby-Doo.
What?
That's Shaggy, maybe.
No, Scooby
Shaggy
runs away a
needs-
lot too.
They both run away together.
But Scooby's a dog.
You're right, Scooby is a dog.
They both have chin hair. It's disgusting.
So you're both of them combined.
No.
I'm like, he is. He can be one or the other.
Will you hunt the ghost for a Scooby snack? Oh.
For 2 Scooby snacks.
I'll disinfect them first.
Oh.
I'm guessing Ken is a little different than both his parents, so they're both still alive. I just haven't met them.
Are they both furry?
No.
Do they know you're furry?
No.
They don't. No, he's the first vampire, or the first
Wow.
werewolf in his family.
That's racist.
Considering, unlike you, Priti, who is born as a succubus,
Yes,
he was turned, when he was in college.
Unwillingly.
Mm-hmm. That's why you should be careful about when you go hiking. You can get bit by a
Oh,
werewolf.
wasn't it a frat party?
No, it was on a bike trail in Schaumburg.
I don't know. I didn't really pay that much attention.
I know you're just like, I don't know what's going on. What odd habits or tics do you have?
None. I'm the standard of how humans should be. You wouldn't understand, Priti. You're not human. You're not even the people.
I am almost a people.
As you can see, Ken. Well, I think you've noticed Ken's OCD for cleaning and his fear of ghosts. For my odd tics,
Takes over his life.
they do. They really do.
Ghosts?
And
Yeah,
cleaning.
and cleaning ghosts.
Cleaning ghosts.
Can you clean a ghost?
If there isn't,
I mean, I clean them with fire, but that doesn't.
yeah,
really...
that's technically cleaning them, right? Cleanses fire.
So you should like me because I help get rid of ghosts.
But you bring them to me, too.
Do you say I impregnate them?
What? And I don't know what you do.
I think you can impregnate ghosts.
I didn't think so either.
I don't. This hasn't come up yet in our ghost hunting.
It does it.
Was that
Yeah.
a question there?
It is. I'll give.
What weapon would
Wait,
you...
man, we haven't finished answering this one.
Why?
Okay, so odd tics for me. I'm a bit of an insomniac. I'm very boring. That's my odd tic is I'm boring compared to the rest of the cast.
I think my tick is I drink too much.
That and you sleep on the ceiling.
That's fun.
Take your shoes off.
No.
All right. Question from the audience: what weapon would you use for murder?
I thought you used a toaster.
You want to ruin your Swiffer?
You
It's
get
got
blood all over it.
removable parts.
But then you could clean it afterwards.
I can clean. I leave this in there so the inside's clean.
You don't need a weapon. You are the
No,
weapon.
But I could use a weapon for fun.
You could if you
I'd
want.
probably use a whip if I needed a weapon, but
I mean, just the same. I don't really need one. Stop trying to swift me. It's a weird thing to say. Stop trying to swift me. Yeah, I could just kill somebody by basically messing with their mind, because I have the ability to alter memories, and if I don't do it carefully, I literally turn them into a comatose person.
Or he can use a toaster.
Or I could use a toaster.
Don't use my toaster.
Yeah, Priti taught me how to throw. The biggest object I can throw at somebody with my psychic powers is a motorcycle. Sorry, Ken. I ruined your
So he ruined
motorcycle.
his toaster and his motorcycle.
The
Jeez.
toaster was mine. The motorcycle was
I mean,
his.
still, it's his favorite.
I was just
Hey.
getting tired of 3 werewolves trying to kill me. We were fighting werewolves. We were trying to save you, Ken. It worked. Although Lou paid a huge price for it too.
My guy.
Poor Lou and his missing arm.
Is that all in the question?
Yeah, I've been asked as they come up. Yeah, this is basically about time too. So we.
Who's been asking? I'm curious.
Alex. They all come from the same person.
Surprised
Thank
I
you though
know
for
you
asking
weird.
questions. All right, any final questions before we call it, and before Ken goes cleans the entire house?
I have a question for the audience. Which one of us is your favorite? Better pick me. No, not the clean freak, please.
Silence.
You're too hairy.
I'm not here right now as I
No.
clean hair off my pants.
You need one of those like lip rollers all over your body.
You know what?
No, come back.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's making up.
All right, out of character, what are our favorite characters? I think that's a good question. Mine is.
Come to me.
Mine is actually Priti. She is my favorite character.
I like her too.
Priti's a fun character. I think she's pretty much almost everyone's favorite. What about you?
I like me.
Ken.
I like me. I can clean things.
I do also adore Ken and Vere. I haven't done as much as Missy, so I don't have much of an input on her. She's just unfortunately become intel ops. So,
I did not like Mrs. Stapleton because of her last name.
well, we all know what happened with her. You're not supposed to like her. I wonder if that's where I got the last name.
I was wondering. I'm like, oh, did you take off my ex?
I probably
Oh.
did, because their names I hear, like the 2 police officers are
Oh my
Vargas and
God, why
McKinley,
she
were
use that
clients
last
I worked
name?
with
I
at
hate it.
work. Yeah, don't worry. We all know how that ended.
I'm in charge of.
Ken's still trying to clean even though.
Now he's trying to charge my phone. Why did you put it on a napkin? My phone is not now. Ew, it's a dirty napkin.
Oh, let's throw it away.
Wow. All right.
Okay,
Thank you for
fail.
coming to the character Q&A. So everyone who showed up gets entered into the raffle for it. Everyone who asked the question gets a entry per raffle or per question. So yeah, you got a lot of. Someone has a lot of entries into the thing. And I'm going to decide how I'm going to do all the raffles once I see how many people I've totaled for the final count. Because I was originally going to do each event individually, but I may start combining them if we only have a few. The last live event, there's 2 more live events for the day. It is a live reading of a new original short story.
That isn't very short.
That isn't very short. You're right. It's not even finished. And then also there is a lore Q&A with me with me the author. It's just me in a wig. Later tonight as well, which is scheduled at 9 and may not run very long if nobody's on, or I just don't feel like doing it, because we had a lot of lore discussion during the author Q&A as well, and even here. So all right, thanks for coming everyone, and thank my lovely volunteers that nobody's this way for your volunteering. All right, thank you guys.
Ooh, the Ken sandwich.